Lowcountry Money Talk is coming back for more, and Phil Bloyd is back for more. We're always glad when you stick around.
Hey, I'm still here. I haven't been able to get out the door yet.
No, we ask you the tough stuff, right? Especially when there's changes and it's a new year, and we've been covering some of those changes. If you're just tuning in, the important thing to know is that there are changes, and we need to keep up with that.
Right.
We're going to work through some other questions that I know our viewers are having at home, and really just talk about different types of advisors.
Sure.
Phil, obviously with Revolutionary Financial Group, let's talk a little bit about what are differences, especially in different age groups,
Sure.
right? If you're in your 30s or 40s, how vastly different might a strategy or an advisor be for somebody who's in or nearing retirement?
Could be a lot different. You know, I've been doing this 31 years now.
That's a good bit
I
of
know
experience.
you're like, well, you're a spring chicken. You're a young guy. How you been around? Would you start at 15? Well, you know, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm older than I look. Okay.
That'll be our next question.
Okay. So, if you have a health problem, you usually want to see a specialist, right? So at Revolutionary Financial Group, we specialize in retirees and soon-to-be retirees.
Right.
So if I'm in my 30s, if I'm in my 40s, you know, you're playing on, hey, I'm saving my money, I'm accumulating my money and all these things. If you're past that and you're closer to retirement, you're thinking about, okay, I saved all this money, now how do I get it out?
Right.
Or what do I do?
Right, yeah, so you're dealing with,
So-
you're facing distributions and different questions.
Well, then, you know, we spoke earlier about required minimum distribution. That's going to apply to someone that's 73. There's tax issues that are going to apply to seniors. There's, you know, different areas where I take my income will be taxed at different rates. Well, when I'm in my 30s and 40s, I don't care. I'm just stashing away my money for retirement.
Right.
So, unfortunately, many advisors, you're retired and they're still, you know, treating your investments like you're 30 or 40.
Exactly.
Which could be a problem because then we look at risk, we look at age, we look at threshold, how long do I have to take these funds, should I shift from a more aggressive to more moderate, you know, all these things.
Right.
So I've seen people before, Jessa, and they come in and I'm like, wow, you don't look 45. And they're like, oh.
But maybe their portfolio does. Yeah.
So that could be, especially in a volatile market. So we want to focus on the distribution more because either the folks that come to see us are already at that phase or soon to be. Yes. So it's very important. If I go to a big box firm, many of the big box firms, they're going to treat me like a number. They're going to treat me like I'm 45 and I'm 65 or 75. And you're really finding out about that now because of the volatility in the market. You're like, well, why is my account down so much?
Right.
Well, maybe it wasn't positioned right in the first place.
Well, I heard someone on the break, and I thought this was a good way to look at it, think about it, is you've got somebody working you know, for a big box, it does kind of make you wonder, are they working for you or are they working for the firm?
Right. Sure.
That is a tricky question.
And I've been through that, Jessa, because I used to train and hire and, you know, do recruiting for big boxes, okay? Mm-hmm. In 2007, I started my own firm. So my only boss, I always tell people, is my wife, okay? So, you know, big difference.
Yes,
so
yes.
I feel that I can sit down with that retiree or soon-to-be retiree. We can fiduciarily look at what's in their best interest. We can design a plan together. We can do it in writing. We can work through the plan. We have the 31 years of experience behind us to see that plan through to the end. You know, so all these things we look at, and we want, if you haven't had the opportunity to have that second look from an independent and fiduciary local advisory firm, we want you to take a look at us and say, hey, what's the difference? Not all professional help's the same. We like fiduciary because it's looking out for the client and what their needs are above our own. You know, it's something, if you haven't done, again, you need to probably take a look at that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a good time to do that. I mean, it's important to do that, but it is a good time to do that. Take advantage of what they're offering at Revolutionary Financial Group if you're watching this, because it doesn't hurt to have a second opinion, and having a local person really dive in that is independent and can tell you if your portfolio is looking, well, the right age, you're in the right places.
The right age and for you.
And for you.
Everybody's different.
Yeah, so really important. They do a revolutionary wealth review. You can get that by calling the number that you see on your screen, talking to Rachel. A great client for Revolutionary Financial Group, I know, is those of you who have investable assets of $500,000 or more. So give them a call.
Sure.
Can't hurt.
Right.
And also, don't forget to stick around. We've got one more segment for you after this break.